Okay, everybody, I am going to give you the absolute secret to success with 7K metals and kicking your business and running your business and building a huge business to make $7,000 a week. Now, this business is really simple. You know, I've told everyone my testimony. I joined network marketing in 1991. And it took me 5 years being hard-headed to learn how to do the business, because I was a chemical engineer and I graduated #1 in the MBA class at LSU, and I knew how to do everything. And I knew how to do it better. But guess what? I didn't know how to do network marketing better. Now, I was successful at it, but I wasn't hugely successful. I became successful at it when I did the recipe. There's a recipe for success, and it's so simple that everybody doesn't do it. Now, I did it, and when I started doing it, it worked huge for me. And it will work huge for you. I try to teach this all the time. It's integrated in my system. But I'm going to tell you tonight the absolute fact to making $7,000 a week. It's the first thing I tell you, one of the things I tell you to do, and everybody doesn't do it. And the reason they're not making the big money is because they do not do it. Because it's easy not to do. They think they can do it from their brain. This company provides in the back office a 44-minute training video. You only need to watch the first half with Zach. That's everything you need to know to do the business. Now, I can teach you other things and all this kind of stuff, but that's everything you need to know to make $7,000 a week. The problem is everybody skips the first thing I ask you to do. I don't ask you to make a list of 500 people because I know that turns so many people off. I just ask you to make a list of 100 people to get started. But I make you, if you want to be successful, build a list of 500 people. Everybody in the world knows 500 people. That's a proven fact. You actually know a lot more than that. But your only job in network marketing, if you want to be successful, is to build your list of 500 people. Written down, names, telephone numbers, email address, and then the rest of the information if you get it. But those 3 elements are the key essential things to have associated with 500 names. Once you get your list of 500 names, the business is as simple as this. You start from the top and you go through the list one at a time. You don't pre-qualify anybody. And you treat everybody the same, and you say the same thing to everybody. Hey, Marilyn, I found something really interesting. I'd like for you to take a look at it. Would you watch a 15-minute video for me and tell me what you think? Your job is just to do that. Now, you can go sit down and watch it with them. You can call them on the phone. You can send them a text. You can send them an email. I don't care how you do it. But your job is to contact them, and then your job is to follow up the next day or 2 hours from then. But your job is to call them up, and you need to learn to say my words, not your words. Hey, Marilyn, what did you like best about the video you saw? Now, I can teach you 3 or 4 more other things if you like that are even more effective. But I like to keep it simple. Let's stay with simple first. and start making a check every week. You go through that list of 500 at a time. Now, the reason you asked them the question that I asked with the words that I asked, what did you like best about the video you saw? It's to accomplish 3 things. Number 1, that they saw the daggum video, because if they didn't see the video, you got to keep after them until they watch the doggone video, or you can't go past go on their name. You can't put a check mark by it. That doesn't count. Your job is to make sure they see that video, even if you got to go sit in front of them, put it in their face, and watch it with them. Okay? That's your job. But your main job is making your list of 500 people. Telephone numbers and emails. Okay? Once you go through that entire list of 500 people, you will have people in your business and you will be making money. That's a guarantee. If you do the way I said it. Because there's somebody out there that's going to want an opportunity. After you go through that list of 500 people, do you know what you do? Start over again. Do the same thing again. You know why? Because their lives change. They lose their jobs. They get a new boss. They have to do something else. They get a divorce. Things happen in people's lives. So you start over and go through the list again. You know how many times you go through your list of 500 people? Guess how many? 7 times. Do you know how I can keep you busy at 5 hours a week? And how you can meet every requirement of doing the business? But you must learn how to follow a recipe. If you can bake a cake by following a recipe, you can do network marketing. But you must follow my recipe. Because it works. When I do mine, I've got a list of over 2,000 people. You know what I do? I do the same thing I'm telling you to do. That's what I do. And you can become immensely successful. Then when you teach people that that's all you had to do, they do the same thing. You just kind of multiply. You get 100 people in your business, they each write a 500 list. How many people is that? That's 50,000 people being contacted at different times. I'm not telling you to twist anybody's arm to get in the business. I am telling you that it doesn't count if they haven't watched the video. That's, you follow up. Different methods of follow up, I'll give them to you. Now, I know a lot of people are adverse to sitting down filling out forms. I'm going to teach you another quick solution that you can do. Okay, Marilyn, I sent you a card, didn't I? Okay, we order our cards at Vistaprint. Okay, everybody's got these smartphones these days, right? Okay, in your smartphones, y'all got the thing called contact list, right? Okay, it starts at A and it goes to Z, right? You got telephone numbers in there, I know for a fact. You may have another information. Well, here's what you do. You get your Vistaprint card, okay? And I am going to text my card through an app. I'm going to share it. Who wants to see it? Evelyn? Want to see my card? Okay. EVEL. Okay, Marilyn Cantwell, a whole bunch of people. Okay, I'm gonna send it to a whole bunch of people at one time. Maybe all y'all get it in here. Okay, I'm gonna send it to Janice. Janelle. Purnell. Janice Purnell. Jessica. Okay. No, I don't go with it. I like to have it right. You're my movie star, Jessica. I just sent you a card. Okay, some of you others, y'all just got the card I sent. Okay, I want you to take a look at my card. Okay, look at my card. Okay, what does it say? Anybody got it? It says, want to earn $1,000 a month or even $7,000 a week? Find out how by watching 3 videos at my website below. I just texted you a card that's got every bit of the information in it without even talking, without even writing anything. It's done. So, go through your phone list, send out 5 of these a day until you completely went from A to Z. And then, guess what? Start over again. Now, do you want me to tell you how I know it's effective? The guest I had here tonight, I met with him. I watched the video with him. He didn't get in. I followed up with him on LinkedIn. He's a realtor. I never met him before, by the way. I just sent him a thing on LinkedIn. And then the other day, when I got my card, I said, this is even easier to do the business for people. I've got to train this one now, because all you have to do is text your card. And I texted it to him, and he texted me right back, and he says, I got to get into this. And he was here as a guest tonight. And that's people. All I did was send the card. Now, how many of you want to make $7,000 a week? Follow the recipe. Get to working on your list, your true list of 500 people. And if you have a problem in your back of your website, there's a memory jogger. It tells you how to think about all these people you really know. And don't worry, don't try and do 500 in one night or one sitting or 1 week. Just make sure you work on it about an hour every week. You spend a concentrated hour working on finishing up your list of 500. Your job is not done until you have 500 names with telephone numbers, email addresses attached to it. That's how you make $7,000 a week. It's that easy. And remember, if it's easy to do, it's easy not to do. Join us at the top with 7K.